All right, so even though this song's in the key of F, you notice that the first chord is G minor 7, which is the 2 of the chord, and the C is the 5. So a jazz term you're going to hear a lot is 2-5-1. And we've used 2-5s before in our turnarounds at the end of songs. But here you see it starts in it. So it's cool, man, because it kind of bends the ear. Because even though most songs start right A, if we're in the key of A, but this, even though we're in the key of F, we don't quite start there. We lead to get there on the 5th bar. So, again, we're just sort of outlining the chords. And we're going to start with G minor by using the same walking line we've used a million times before, or at least 2 times in examples 3 and 4. We're going to go root, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. So in the G, we're going to start in this position, and we will be using open notes the first time through. So we're playing G, open A, B flat, then up to the D, and then playing C, we're going to walk down. C, B flat, A, F. Now the reason we play that F is not really in the C7 chord, it would be a sus4, but it just makes a melodic line because the F jumps then back up to the G. So the first 2 bars would be, and hey, let's do it again. And now we have on bar 5, we have F, and we're just playing the roots here because the chords are moving pretty quickly. And if we tried to add passing tones or fifths, it would sound a little disjointed. So we're just going to play the root on F, F over A. So we play an A, B flat, B diminished. And now, even though the chords are moving quickly here, we have F major 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, D7. Here I do want to add some motion. So for the F and G, we're going to play the thirds. So we're going to play F, open A, which is the 3rd, G, B flat, which is the minor 3rd, and then we're going to play the open A and the minor 3rd, which is a C, and the open D, and then down to the 5th, which is an open A, right? So that whole phrase has a nice motion. Right? That's pleasing, isn't it? And it uses a lot of open notes. And now we're back to our old friend, same walking line of 1, 2, 3, 5. Back down to the F. Walking the C, B flat, A, F. Back, the same thing again. And this time we'll just play a G, leading back into the same turnaround, F, A, B flat, B. And now we're going to play, we go back and forth between the F, 7, and the C. So we're going to play F, A, C, D, F, D, C, A. Right? That outlines the chord. Let's play those last whole 4 bars. Right? Now, we go back, we play the same notes, but what if we wanted to fret those? Well, it's a little bit more of a stretch for your hands, but we'd play the root, the G, with our first finger, and walk up this way. This is the preferred way for me, because I know that shape as the minor and major outlines. But if you're a beginner, it's going to take some strength, especially in your ring finger and your pinky finger, but it's never too early to start working on those. So the fingering for that then would be G on the 3rd fret of your E string. And then we fret the A and the B flat. And then we go over and play the D with our ring finger. Then we're going to play the C, which is right there, 3rd fret in our A string. And we're going to walk down the B flats here again on the E string, play the A, go down to the F, same thing again. And here we walk straight down and play the G. And then here we are again for our F. We'll play this open A. Same fingering for the thirds here, F, A, G, B flat. But now if we wanted to move our hand up here, we can play this figure thusly. A fretted, the 5th fret on your E string, and the 5th is right there, and then the D, the root, and then the fifth of the root is right there again. So that's an easy turnaround. And then we slide our hand back down and we play the same phrase. Same turnaround. Now here we're going to play the turnaround a little differently because we're headed to a walking bass line that starts at a higher G and goes down. So after the B flat and the B, we're going to go up to a high F. So the first bar would be F, open D, C, open D, F, D, C, back to F. And that leads us to the bass line that we're going to play on the third and fourth times through it. And it'll be pretty much the same fingering both times. But this time we're starting at the G and going down. So we play G, F, E, D. Then we play the C, we go back up. C, D, E, F, right? That's a nice line. Back down again. G, F, E, D. Let's keep going down. C, B flat, A, G. And now we play our old friend, we're back down at the root. And then we play the B flat to the B. Same walk up of the thirds. Now here when we get to the A, we're going to finger our A here, 5th fret on the E string, minor third there, fret the D, and then we're going to play an F sharp, which we haven't played before, which is the third of the D, and that again brings us up to the high G to walk down. So let's take that last turnaround. And that makes a chromatic approach note, which is nice, but it is in the scale because the F sharp is the third, major third of a D7 chord. So we are, and then we walk back down again, our G7, G, F, E, D, root, minor 7th, 6th, 5th, walk back up a C scale, C, D, E, F, let's walk back down, G, F, E, D, and again, you could do it this way if you want to use an open note, C, B flat, A, G, and then we're just outlining the chords again to the very fast turnaround of F, F with an A in the bass, B flat, B natural, and then the same turnaround we did before with the F. This time let's fret it. So we can go F, D, C, D, F, B, C, F. And the last time we can add that A, and we end up with a big, long, open F, whole note, bird's eye to end it. And that's your introduction to bebop. And it'll only get faster and more complicated, so good luck.